Right. Treynor is an incredible team. They have a great program, great coaches, great kids. A lot of our kids play club together, so we know each other. The kids were taking selfies together before the game because the first match went 5, so there was a lot of time to kill. So what I'm most proud of is both sides of the net, what they represent of Southwest Iowa volleyball. It's really come a long ways. I think it reminds me of the old 6-on-6 days when people would pack the gym to watch girls' sports, and that's the kind of atmosphere I think both sides created tonight.
It definitely was a terrific atmosphere, and a lot of people talk about some of the, big hitters and all that. But I mean, the defenses on these two teams, scrappy, and the transitions. Can you talk about that?
Well, one of the things we talk about is just making adjustments and reading the hitters, and sometimes it takes us a little while to get into that gear to find out where they're hitting, and once we hit it, we're pretty on point. But honestly, Treynor was doing the exact same thing. It was just a chess match, and whenever the time ran out, whoever happened to be 2 points ahead is kind of what it felt like. We were lucky to get out of here with the win.
You feel like that was something that maybe you guys or your girls or your defenders figured out there between, after the third set, down 2-1? Was that something that maybe they started figuring out a little bit?
Absolutely. We were actually in a new position to win game 1. Usually we're used to losing the first game, so I think we might have relaxed a little bit. We have a tendency to play pretty loose and sometimes too loose, so we had to kind of focus on the details. You would hear them yelling, "Details matter, details matter," so that was part of our motto for the night.
I sneaked a peek into your huddle sometimes in between sets, and it's, there's not a lot of coaches talking there. Can you talk about that? I'm a psychologist, so I'm a school psychologist, so lots of times we're just talking about breathing. Like, control your breath, don't get too high, don't get too low, just be steady, do your role, nothing more, nothing less. Awesome. Winning the WIC regular season and tournament, I know that's probably a goal of yours before the season started, but what's it feel like to have it accomplished?
It feels great. It feels great not only for our kids and coaches, but our fans. We have the best fans. Our student body travels with us everywhere. They really are kind of the seventh player, and it's sincere kind of adoration both ways. We love our fans. They love our team.
Regionals are next. You might even see this team again. What are your thoughts on your draw?
I think we have a fair draw, actually. It could have been a lot worse, so I'm actually pretty grateful for the draw. I predict to get to state, you have to beat the great teams, and the top half of the bracket has got a mess of good teams with Underwood, Treynor, St. Albert. They got to fight it out, and we've got to fight out our section, and we'll take it one game at a time.
Coach, thanks. Can't wait to see some of those matches.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
We never get down. We're always happy, even if we're down by 10 points. We always have a smile on our face, and we trust each and every one of us. I trust everyone, and it's a great feeling to play with these girls, and I love them a lot.
There was some monster swings on either side tonight, and they're going to get a lot of pub, but these liberos took some beatings. Tell me about what you're looking at and what was it like trying to field some of those swings.
We just trust that our block is going to fill the gaps, and we just get to our lines. And Treynor is a great team, and their swings they're very good, but you just have to be stopped and ready for it and be low.
You go through the WIC regular season unbeaten. You win the WIC tournament title. I know these are probably goals for you, but now that you've accomplished it, what's it feel?
It's amazing. I cried after. It was so amazing. I think all the hard work we put in has really paid off, and yeah, it was awesome.
Alyssa, congratulations.
Thank you.
We just find a way every time, and no matter what, we just keep up all the time and never get down on ourselves.
What was the message from Coach at 2-1, down 2-1, and they just were kind of coming off of two pretty decently dominant sets? What was the message there?
She pretty much just told us to fight hard like we know how, so that's what we did.
Tell me about your performance tonight. Aces and some big kills as well. How'd you feel you played?
Pretty well, but I definitely couldn't do it without my team.
What do you think, what's the feeling here? You run through the WIC undefeated in the regular season, you win the tournament title, you get the clean sweep. What's that like for you?
It feels great, and I just really love this team.
Ashlynn, congrats.
Thank you.